Hello and welcome to Caravan Salon Dusseldorf, the largest trade fair for motorhomes, campervans, caravans in the world, and this is held for 9 days from the end of August to the beginning of September. In this video I am going to take you around the stand of Rimor. Rimor offer amongst the cheapest motorhomes and campervans that are available, but obviously bear in mind you get what you pay for. So we've got things like this overcab model here. We've got models for people with large families and or people with lots of friends they want to travel with, or hitchhikers they want to pick up. So you've got the Evo 5 here, 62,174, and this is on a Ford Transit. It's sort of cheap and cheerful, so to speak. You've got the double bed up there, you've got fridge here, you've got a wardrobe here, the pull-out fridge compartment down there. There's a freezer part in there as well. You can make a bed from this part to my right. Coming down here, you've got 3 burners and a hob, and you've got storage below. You've got here a very large wardrobe, and over here you find a bed at a height. There'll be a ladder somewhere to get into it, and you've got an enormous garage in the back which will take 150 kilos. I wouldn't put any more than that in it. I think I'd put 150 kilos in, to be quite honest. And here we have the washroom. I turned the light on if I knew where it was, and there's the sink as well, and the shower. Sorry, hang on. I'm gonna have to put the light on this. Let's just check. Is the light on? Well, it certainly looks as though it's on. Let's turn it off. Yep, that's off. That's on. That's on. And that's off. There you go. See, that's on, and it's this one here. Whatever. The lights seems to be a bit of a problem with the lights, but anyway, the sink is in the shower, but you can't really appreciate that because the light's not working properly. And I don't know how to work them. That's probably what it is. Let's go to the next vehicle. I'll show you the storage though before I go anywhere. You've got quite a lot of storage up here. That could do with a shelf, but anyway, can't have everything. Right, so we'll have a look on this one here. If it's empty, that is. And this is the Killig for under 60,000 on a Ford. Bit dark in here as well. Let's just check the lights. So you can turn the lights on from this thing here. See, on. Actually, that's not very good, is it? Let's go here. Look, they're definitely on. I mean, there's no question of it. Top button there as well, but that should be able to operate from there. Anyway, never mind that. 3 burners, sink, fridge, bed at the back, door to the garage. Once more, this light isn't on, but this one's more sensible the way it's laid out. Not that I'm suggesting there's anything wrong with having a basin in the shower, of course. Would be better if I had a duct board for it, but I mean, I haven't got one in mine, and I've sort of got used to it. You've got the bed up there, Ford here. 2 people can sit there, but they can't. Well, they could sleep, but in the sitting position. So this is a sleeps 4 plus a couple on the floor. Right, let's have a look at another one. And coming over here, we have Killig 50. What's this got? It's got an overcab. It's got a place to sleep, which you can open up for the outside. We've got in here, oh, I like the way that's been laid out. Oh, that looks nice. Oh yes, very original, very original. Sleeping for two up there, storage all around, 3 burners, bunk bed, bunk bed, bunk bed, bunk bed, toilet at the back, shower, sink. Yeah, that's right. How many you get in here? So it's I think probably sleep somebody down here as well. So it's about sleep 17 or something. And I'm not going to look at the payload and the weight. Somebody said he bought the vehicle in Italy, and a viewer, and who said that, and he said, what about the payload? And he said, oh, nobody bothers with that here. Well, maybe they don't. Okay, let's have a look at the camper van here. Horus 198. It's got a tent in the roof, and it costs 65,000, and it's a on a Fiat Ducato, 6 meters long. Well, it's got nice lighting coming in. Got a tent in the roof. There's a look in the tent. The mattress is rolled up. Lengthwise beds at the back, 2 burners, sink, and here we have toilet. Alright. There's a view from the back. Gas cupboard there, bit of storage under the beds. Yeah, let's go and have a look at this one here. This is the Evo 77 Plus at a cost of 66,500 euros. It's got a bed up there. It's got 2 seats. It's got a very large table. It's got a rear lounge. I think that's the worst rear lounge I've seen actually in the vehicle. Hang on, just a minute, before I say something like that, let's see if I can stand up. Oh, look at that, I can stand up under the bed. I'm going to show you, I'm actually standing up under the bed. Look, standing up under the bed, there's space to stand up on. I take that back about being the worst. It might be physically very attractive, but at least it's workable. For somebody of my height, 175 centimeters. A lot of space here in the corridor. This one's also on a Ford. I think it's 235 centimeters wide, but I didn't bother checking that. So this one here is under 6.5 meters in length, and it's a Killig 67 Plus, and it costs 61,000. Right, so this one here costs 68,000, and just stick the camera around quickly. German layout at the back. 3 burners, sink, bed over the top, fat fridge, and let's go on to the next one. This camper van, Horus 138. This is it comes across 63,000, and this thing here is a 6 meter camper van with a widthwise bed. Definitely the widthwise bed looks better for me, but then again, I can fit in one. This is what it looks like at the back, and in the toilet. Same here for all camper vans, more or less anyway. Got a tent in the roof. Actually, this is about the cheapest vehicle with a tent in the roof that I know of, these ones anyway. Right, here's a large one, Seal 9. This comes at a cost of 66,500, and it's 730 centimeters long. You can make a bed here, You can make a bed, 2 beds up there, or 2 sleeping spaces up there, 2 at the back, and several on the floor. Three hobs, 1 sink, washroom, and it's got a large wardrobe. And that's it. That is the Rimor range for the next year. So, I hope you found it interesting. I know it was a rather quick look around. Some of these vehicles I have done in the past in more detail. There's one here I didn't bother doing because it was full of people. So I'll just look at it now. At a cost of 58,600, we have a 6-meter camper van. Sleeps 4, 2 at the back, access to the bed via ladder, entrance to the garage, fridge on the left, washroom on the right, 2 people up there. So, thanks for watching, hope you found that interesting. Lots of other vehicles here. There's Chausson and EuraMobil, Sturkman make caravans. Jotti Lime's about the same price as Rimor. And so, that's the Rimor. Thanks so much for being with me today. I hope you found it interesting. Upload every day at 21:15. And some of these vehicles can be seen in more detail in other videos. All the best from me for now. Greetings from Düsseldorf.